Om. 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 Om Sahana Bhavato Sahanau Bhunakto Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavaditamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Ainkara Hrinkara Rahasya Yukta Shrimkara Gudartha Mahavibhutya Omkara Marma Prasipadinibhyam Namo Namaha Shri Guru Paduka Abhyam Ugram Viram Mahavishnum Jvalantam Sarvato Mukham Nrisimham Beshanam Badram Mrityum Mrityum Namamyaham. Om Ekadantaya Vidmahe Vakratundaya Dhimahi Tanno Dantif Prachodayate. Om Mahaganapatahe Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Aim Hrim Shrim Om Lalitambikaye Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Welcome to one and all, invoking the grace of the Guru Mandala. Today we are opening our Samayachara Srividya Satsanga session 7. Welcome one and all. I am happy that all the members gathering here are having one center point. Excuse me, our co-host is in some problem. Parvala. Shreyamsi Bahuvignani. I am happy to meet you all here in this Satsanga 7. We are all having only one focus. Samayachara srividya. This is wonderful. I bless one and all for joining this session and following all our teachings on Samayachara Srividya, which is coming to you from Sri Lalitha Ambika Pitam, Coimbatore, Periyatadakam, which is the abode of love and compassion. Love and compassion of the Divine Mother, which is unconditional. Yes, as you know very well, the Samayachara Srividya is very traditional, and in practice in this Bharata Khanda from time immemorial. It is having a rich philosophical base as Advaita philosophy, as guided by Bhagavan Sri Shankaracharya. A rich Guru Parampara headed by Sri Basuranandanatha, Sri Bhaskararaya. And we have so many traditions called Keralachara, dakshinachara, vamachara, Keralachara, and many more traditions. And in this gathering, we have three kinds of people. The beginners are here. Many people wrote me that, Swamiji, I don't know anything about srividya or Samayachara. Can I join this Satsang? Yes, you are most welcome, I replied. So the beginners are there in this gathering. And also, those who have attended our online and offline Samayachara Srividya programs, retreats, are there in this gathering, who are all initiated according to the traditional practice. And also, those who have been already initiated from various other paths and also willing to know more about Samayachara tradition, those people are also in this gathering. So three kinds of people: the beginners, the practitioners initiated by myself, and the new people, those who are from other traditions also, are all present here. I welcome one and all with blessings from the Divine Mother, Sri Lalitambika. Now I will start again. Samayachara Srividya Sampradaya is there in practice in India, the Bharatakanda, from time immemorial. And what is all about this Samayachara? As I have explained already in the previous satsangas, you can see the previous 6 satsangas in which I have explained what is this Samayachara Srividya tradition and what is the difference between other traditions of Srividya. First of all, I would like to explain what is Vidya. The whole human life is with full of sufferings and miseries. What is the reason for all these suffering and miseries? You may search many reasons, you may tell many reasons, but shastras say only one reason: avidya, ignorance. Ignorance is the only one reason for all human sufferings. And what is the solution? Solution is vidya, knowledge. For all sufferings, this ignorance is the fundamental problem, fundamental reason. Problems are many, but the reason is only one. So how to remove this ignorance? Is it possible? Yes, it is possible through shastras, through the knowledge of traditional scriptures. So what are those traditional scriptures? Those traditional scriptures are authored by great Mahatmas, saints, and rishis. And from where they received all those knowledge? What is the source of all knowledge? Vedas. Vedas are the only one source of knowledge for all branches of knowledge. Let it be any branch of knowledge, all those will lead to, all those scriptures will lead towards only one thing, whether it is a bhakti tradition, whether it may be or it may be a tradition of upasana, or it may recommend a path of karma yoga, or it may explain about jnanam or jnana yoga. Whatever may be the path, the aim is one, which is moksha, liberation. In that way, Vedas are classified as karma kanda, upasana kanda, and jnana kanda. Based on this, as Upanishads say, we have to know two kinds of vidyas, para-vidya and apara-vidya. Apara-vidya means shiksha, kalpa, nirukta, jyotishas, chandas, vyakaranam. 6 Veda angas are called as apara vidya. What are apara vidyas? Which are useful for the material life. They are all apara vidyas. Shiksha, kalpa, nirukta, chandas, jyotisham, vyakaranam are the 6 Veda angas. With these 6 parts of Vedas, one can lead a life successfully. For that, they recommend karma. We are very familiar with the word karma, which is action or duty. These are ritualistic karmas recommended for every human beings. And these ritualistic karmas are based on dualism, dvaita, bhakti. Based on this bhakti tradition, one can cultivate his mind, purify his antahkarana. So this bhakti is helpful for purification of mind. What are antahkaranas? Manas, buddhihi, chittam, ahankara. Mind, which is always oscillating, buddhi, intelligence, reasoning, chittam means memory, ahankara is ego. The same mind functions as 4 in 4 aspects. So it is default. Purusharthas are for dharma, artha, kamaha, moksha. Dharma is righteousness, to be studied, to be learned. Artha is wealth. You must earn based on dharma. And moksha is liberation or self-realization, which has to be understood through scriptures and the guidance of the Guru, moksha. Whereas the kama is the inbuilt program given, instinct, nature. When we use this word kamaha, it doesn't mean only the sensual pleasures, any kinds of desires. All kinds of desires are instinct. It is born with. So nobody is going to come and recommend a product to you to induce your desire. Your desire is always there and you attract products. The need is within and you project, you manifest materials around you to satisfy. Really, they satisfy? In reality, it never happens. Whatever may be the product you buy, whatever may be the material you achieve, it will never give satisfaction. So, atruptitvam is the result. Whereas when we are teaching the principles of life, righteousness, dharma, one has to teach what is dharma, what are all the rules to be followed, what are all the samanya dharma, what are all the vishesha dharma, what are all the swadharma, what is swadharma, what is purusha dharma, what is tri dharma, what is yuddha dharma, what is vyapara dharma. So many aspects of dharmas are to be learned. Whereas the way of earning also to be studied, practiced. Whereas this instinct of desire is inborn. So the whole aim of any practice in spirituality is all about the control of senses, desire towards objects, towards materials, the control of senses. For that only we need bhakti yoga. And whatever we do as action, we do it as Ishvara Arpanam. And whatever the results, we agree, we accept as Ishvara Prasada, which is Karma Yoga. And also, we practice the Dhyana Yoga meditation. In Dhyana Yoga, there comes the Upasana. We are standing in Dhyana Yoga. Samayachara srividya is a method of Upasana. And what are all those methods available? There are two methods available. One is concentration meditation. Another is contemplative meditation. The first one is concentration. Concentration on a devata. Focusing on a devata is called upasana. Here, that devata appears in mother's form. What is the form of that deity is very important. Whatever the form you take, you become like that. If you are taking a ferocious worship, your rajasic guna is controlled, and the purpose of worship of ferocious gods are not to become ferocious. To control your nature of rajasic guna, you are worshipping. The bhakti also, there are three kinds of bhakti. the Rajasa Bhakti, Tamasa Bhakti, and Sattvika Bhakti. Our Upasana comes under Sattvika Bhakti. So with this, we are entering into the Bhakti part. Devi is worshipped as mother. This mother worship is there in this country. And also worshipping our biological mother as goddess is also there in our country. And seeing everything as mother is also in our practice. We see nature as goddess. We see ocean as goddess. We see rivers as goddess. Even we see trees as goddess. For us, everything is mother goddess. Everything we worship is a deity, devata. That tradition is there. Why not? The disease. The disease also worshipped as Amma. So it is a wonderful practice, a great kind of devotion. Seeing everything as goddess, everything as God, is the fundamental principle of bhakti. And there comes the sharanagati. There comes the sharanagati, surrender to Ishvara. The sharanagati is the secret of success of bhakti. In that way, we start with devotion. So, for the newcomers, I would like to say, Samayachara srividya begins with devotion. Whatever you want, you can ask the devata. So, for anything, we need three things. For any action, we need three things. One is prayatnam, effort. Another thing is suitable time. Third one is the grace of Ishvara. Without that kripa, nothing can happen in this world. So even now, you and me are meeting because of the divine order, because of the divine grace, because of the grace coming from Guru Mandala, we both are meeting and discussing. So for that, we need prayatna. And in a suitable time, it will happen. It should happen. Yesterday, it was not there. Tomorrow, it is not going to be there. Today, it is there. So we have to make use of the time, make use of the available knowledge coming towards us, and we have to surrender to Shastra, to the Guru, to the Devata. That is what Bhakti Yoga, the devotion. With this devotion, our mind gets purified. The Chitta Shuddhi takes place. And next step is to practice Karma Yoga. Whatever we do, whatever action we do, we submit to Devi. Ishvara Arpanam. Krishna Arpanam Astu. Like that, we have to surrender to Devi while doing every action. So this is the next step. Third step is Dhyana Yoga. There we are standing now. That's what we are going to speak about. The references are there in Lalita Sahasranama. Samayantasthayai namaha. Om. The 97th epithet of Lalita Sahasranama says, Samayantasthayai namaha. So, what is Samayachara? Is referred in Lalita Sahasranama in the 97th epithet. Sama means equanimity, equal. Equanimity between Shiva and Shakti is called Samayamata. The Samayamata means in which Shiva and Shakti are worshipped in equal status. That is what Lalita Sahasranama ends with an epithet Shiva Shakti Aikya Rupinyai Namaha. So here, Shiva is great, Shakti is lower. Shakti is great, Shiva is lower. No such arguments are there. So in Samayachara tradition, Shiva and Shakti are equal. That is the first thing. In what ways these two are equal? One is Adhisthana. The place where they dwell is Adhisthana. Anushtana. Next one is the methods of worship is also same. Then Avasthana. Their status are also equal. Fourth one is Nama Samarasyam. In Nama also equal. Nama Samarasyam. Fourth one is Nama Samarasyam. Fifth one is Rupa Samarasyam. First one is Adhisthana Samarasyam, Anushtana Samarasyam, Avasthana Samarasyam, Nama Samarasyam, Rupa Samarasyam. There are 5 explanations for this equalness in the traditional way. Equal status between Shiva and Shakti. Both are considered as one. There is no difference or hierarchy between Shiva and Shakti in Samayachara tradition. In Samayachara tradition, Shiva and Shakti are considered as equal. This is the first point you have to understand in devotion. As you know very well, there are shanmathas. Shaiva, Vaishnava, Shakta, Ganapatya, Kaumara, and Saura. This I have explained already. Among all these, this srividya is more than a religion, and it gives importance for the philosophical base. In Samayachara tradition, there are no external worship. So it may sound contradictory to you now when I say there are no external worships in Samayachara Srividya tradition. Yes, it may sound contradictory in the beginning, but truly speaking, we start with devotion and end with the philosophical understanding. We end with Vedanta. We start with bhakti and we end with Vedanta. Our practice is based on dharma. So 3 things are very important: bhakti, dharmic way of living, and understanding the facts of Vedanta, which is Advaita Vedanta. This is what Samaya Mata. The next point, the practical side, which is Yoga Shastra based. This Samayachara tradition is based on Yoga Shastra. As Bhagavad Gita says, Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre. Bhagavad Gita's subject matter is Brahma Vidya, and the practice is Yoga Shastra. Yoga Shastra means here Kundalini Yoga. What is the reference? 97th epithet Samayantasthai Namaha. Then 98th epithet Samayachara Tatparayai Namaha. Samayachara Tatpara means the Samaya Achara is based on Kundalini Yoga. In that, next epithet is mooladhara nilayayai namaha. One who resides in mooladhara. Now, the subject started. We start from mooladhara and we worship Devi in Swadhisthana as Saraswati, Brahma and Saraswati. In mooladhara, we worship Ganapati. In Swadhisthana, we worship Brahma Saraswati. In Manipuraka, we worship Lakshmi Narayana. In Anahata, Rudra and Parvati. In Vishuddhi, we worship Trayambakeshwara and Ayur Devi. And in Agnya, we worship Sadashiva and Manonmani, and so on. The speciality of Samayachara Srividya is the breaking of granthi. Brahma granthi vibhedinni namaha. One who breaks the Brahma granthi. Granthi means a knot. This Kundalini Shakti is residing in mooladhara, and it is raised to the sahasrara where Shiva resides. Then Shiva Shakti Aikyam happens. The union of Shiva Shakti happens in sahasrara, which is above the physical level. This is what the Kundalini practice. But in the philosophical explanation, Adhyasa is in mooladhara and Atma Sakshatkara happens in sahasrara. The realization of Atma, Atma Bodha, happens in sahasrara. This is what the philosophical explanation. 101st, epithet 101 explains Manipuranta Rudidaye Namaha, one who resides in Manipura. There she breaks Vishnu Granthi. In Mooladhara to Swadhisthana, we are crossing Brahma Granthi. When we cross Manipuraka, Vishnu Granthi, there is a knot. Knot means obstacle in the way of realization, in the way of understanding. Brahma Granthi is very difficult to cross. Once you cross Brahma Granthi with the grace of Guru, then you will be stopped at Vishnu Granthi. And if you cross the Vishnu Granthi with the help of devata, then you will be going up to Ajna Chakra. There comes 103rd epithet. The epithet 103. Om Ajna Chakrantaralastaye Namaha. Om Ajna Chakrantaralastaye Namaha. One who resides and blesses us in Ajna Chakra. The references are in Lalitha Sahasranama. Then you are coming across the Rudra Granthi, which is very difficult to cross. The epithet 104 says, Om Rudra Granthi Vibhedinni Namaha. Then epithet 105 ends with Om Sahasrara Bhujarudaye Namaha. One who resides in 1,000 petals, which is Sahasrara. What a great secret embedded in Lalita Sahasranama within this 99th epithet to 105th epithet. Within 6 epithets, the whole Samayachara tradition is explained. What a great text is Lalita Sahasranama. We have to understand, we have everything, but we need someone to show, to point out the secret. It is rahasya. This vidya is secret. Unless it is unfolded by the Guru and our Guru Mahatmas, the Guru Mandala, it is very, very, very difficult to understand. So far, I have explained the references of Kundalini Yoga, Samayachara tradition in Lalita Sahasranama only. In all of your houses, you will be having Lalita Sahasranama. And you will be reading Lalita Sahasranama every day. But if you are alert, if you are aware, then Devi herself will reveal these truths to you. Repeatedly, you have read so many times. That is why you are all here to understand these facts. For the beginners, this may be a little difficult. Now, I will simplify the things what I told for the sake of beginners. You need not worry if you don't understand what is granthi and how to break it. And also the first level practitioners who have completed their retreats may wonder, Swamiji has explained everything, but he has not explained about this granthi Veda. Yes, I have explained. You can see in the videos, I have explained about these granthis. And in advanced courses, we have special practices for breaking the granthis that we will be learning in future. And for the beginners, I will give you a simple way of beginning. First, the practice should start with Ganapati worship. The simplest mantra is Om Gam Ganapate Namaha. You can take this as initiation of these mantras, Om Gam Ganapate Namaha. And from tomorrow onwards, you can go on chanting. You may be having the Ganesha picture or a small Ganesha idol at your home. You can start immediately. Om Gam Ganapate Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. You can start. This Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. The Bijakshara is Gam. While chanting, it will go as Om Gang Ganapataye Namaha. Gang, because of grammatical Samskrita Vyakarana reasons. Om Gang Ganapataye Namaha is the pronunciation. You can chant as Om Gam Ganapataye also. Then you start with Om Aim Hreem Shreem Om. Om Aim Hreem Shreem Om. Om Aim Hreem Shreem Om. We are all blessed to have this great Trayakshari mantra. We are all blessed to chant this Trayakshari mantra, which is the mantra of Lalitha Parameshwari. Lalitha Parameshwari, who is the deity of Lalitambika Pitam, the mantra is Om Aim Hreem Shreem Lalitambika Ye Namaha. Because Aim is Saraswati, Hreem is Shakti, Shreem is Lakshmi. Lalita is the unified form of Sri Lalitambika is the unified form of Durga Lakshmi Saraswati. With these three mantras, you can invoke Lalita Parameshwari in your heart. So the whole Samayachara tradition is based on Anahata Chakra. Anahata Chakra. So in Hridaya Akasha, you are invoking Sri Lalita Parameshwari as your mother deity, as the universal deity. What is the use? What is the benefit? All diseases are cured. All problems in life is rectified. And you are progressing towards wisdom, knowledge, realization, Atma Bodha, Atma Sakshatkara, Adhyatma Jnana. This is the Prayojanam. Thereby it leads to moksha. So what is the first step? You start with Om Ganganapataye Namaha and then Om Aim Hreem Shreem Om Lalitambikaye Namaha or Om Aim Hreem Shreem Lalitambikaye Namaha. If you are able to visit our Lalitambika Pita at any time, you will be blessed with this Diksha. What is Diksha? Diksha is not an end. Diksha makes you eligible to study further, to learn further, to practice further, to get advanced techniques in Upasana. So, in forthcoming retreats, I hope many of you will join this traditional practice of Samayachara Srividya Upasana. Yes, what is the difference? There is a Satsanga question. What is the difference between Samayachara Srividya and other techniques? It is a very important understanding everyone should have. Samayachara Srividya is mostly philosophical. So it is based on meditation, not with external pujas. All other traditions are giving more importance for external pujas. In Samayachara Srividya, there is no external worship. This is what I was explaining. We are having temple. We are doing abhishekam, pujas, archanas. What is this? And even then you are claiming that you are doing Samayachara tradition. People may wonder. So we are representing Samayachara tradition as guided by our Guru, Mahatmas, Guru Mandala. Here, one cannot go directly to Samayachara tradition. It is a very difficult procedure. So, krama. Krama means step by step we are taking the followers, the sadhaks, to a Samayachara tradition. That is why this pita is called as Samayachara pita. This is the one among the very few places where you can learn Samayachara Srividya tradition. This is very rare in practice. And also the highest mantra, what we are initiating is 27 aksharas, sapta vimshatihi. Vag vijadi indra vidya is taught here in Lalitha Ambika Pitam, Coimbatore. This is the only one place where you get this initiation, and step by step we will give you this direction. And forthcoming Samayachara Srividya Upasana retreat is going to held from 22nd September to 2nd October 2025. We are going to conduct the next Samayachara Srividya retreat during the Navaratri celebrations, which happens from 22nd September to October, 22nd September to 2nd October 2025 this year. I welcome one and all to join this Samayachara Upasana retreat. And what are all the subject matters we will be dealing with? We will teach you the level 1 to level 5. And also, here in this pita, Shapa Vimochana mantra is taught. That is very important. Shapa Vimochana. What is about this? What is this Shapa Vimochana? This Shapa is there for all mantras. Any mantras. If you take Devi Mahatmyam, also you will come across Shapa Vimochana. So unless you do Shapa Vimochana, the real benefit of sadhana may not come. Or you may misled. So, any mantras, when you are getting initiated, you will be guided with Shapa Vimochana mantra. Here, the Shapa Vimochana mantra is very special and it is secret. And this Shapa Vimochana is based on Lakshmi Narasimha Upasana. So we have Lakshmi Narasimha Upasana also in this pita. So that is going to be the core focus of this retreat, which is going to take place. And we teach Agnihotra, devotion, meditation of Samayachara tradition, and Upasana of Samayachara tradition. What is the difference between meditation and Upasana? Upasana is external and meditation is internal. And daily puja, how to worship Sri Lalitambika on daily basis, Lalita Sahasranama chanting, and healing mantras to heal diseases, srividya tradition, based on srividya tradition, healing mantras, Surya Dhyana, and specific mudras, Sri Yantra Lagu Navavarana Puja, and signs of Sri Yantra. The structure and geometry of Sri Yantra will be explained. And right Sanskrit pronunciation for mantras. And introduction to Vedanta. Bhagavan Sri Shankaracharya Krita, Tattva Bodha, selected verses from Viveka Chudamani and Bhagavad Gita will be taught. And how to lead a spiritual life, srividya style of way of living in this modern age. That is a big question today. Okay, we study all these scriptures and we get initiated, and how to lead a life of a sadhaka in this modern age. That also we guide you and we advise you. And how to be a contributor for universal consciousness. You will be contributing for universal peace and harmony as a Srividya sadhaka. All these guidances will be given with the Ganapati mantra, Guru Paduka mantra, Bala mantra, Treksheri mantra, and Shapa Vimochana mantra, Saptavimshati mantra, all the secret mantras and mudras of Samayachara tradition will be taught. And you will have a holistic picture. You will have the fundamental philosophy well built. So this is the bedrock. Unless you have a sound foundation, you go directly to higher level of studies, it will be a difficult thing for follow and practice. So this step-by-step practice, step-by-step development in a guided way will help you a lot to be a sadhak. So this is going to happen during this Navaratri, and I invite one and all to participate in this offline camp. It is better if you participate offline. If not, you are coming from overseas, any other countries, you can utilize the online class facilities also. Of course, as you know very well, this offline is recommended, much recommended. Living with the master. Presently, a course in our Lalitambika Pita, Dayalaya is going. The ongoing course, students are here, and the course is Living with the Guru. So every day, presently, we are doing Bhagavad Gita, Shankara Bhashyam, and other mantras, other understandings, philosophical discussions, how to address the problems of the life. So this Srividya Upasana is also problem solving, a problem solving practice. For that also, you can opt for this Upasana, problem solving. Number 2 is how to face the challenges of life. How to be a sadhaka in this modern age. For all these questions, you have answers. So anybody can learn. Above 18 years, anybody can learn. Below 18 years, we have the value education programs and also the Saraswati mantras, etc. Above 18 years, it is good to join these levels. And what is after 5th level? The advanced level. The advanced level of Samayachara Srividya Upasana has the breaking of granthis, doing higher sadhanas. For higher seekers, those who are willing to know advanced courses, in future we are going to offer these advanced courses. And also you can become the teacher of Samayachara Srividya tradition. You can spread this knowledge through our Pitam, which gives the affiliation to people as the followers who are blessed to initiate others in beginners level. And so many people are working around the world to bring this consciousness, to give this light to everyone. And those who are initiated are initiating the first level srividya mantra. And you can also join as teachers who can spread this message all around the world. We have Lalitambika Yoga Center. We have Sri Lalitambika Yoga Center, in which we are conducting YIC course in affiliation with S. Vyasa University, Bangalore. So you will be having this yoga guidance also. Besides this, we have a special scientific-based equipment, which we call as BioWell, through which we can study the energy levels of the chakras, which chakra is blocked and why it is blocked, how to remove, and what mantra to be focused upon. All these guidances we can give. So with all these diversified fields of interest, we teach freedom. The fundamental base is freedom. You need not have any dollar or any label or any brand. You are free. You are free. Because the core idea of Sri Lalitam is freedom from search. It is unconditional. So with all these messages, I would like to conclude this session. It is time to conclude. And I know you may have a lot of questions. I can permit 2-3 questions in view of time now. Then you can write to me through dayalayaorg@gmail.com email. You can reach. And also, you can visit us directly, have darshan of Devi, and you can enjoy the natural atmosphere here with all love and compassion. I welcome one and all with unconditional love. Welcome to the abode of unconditional love, Sri Lalitambika Pitam, Coimbatore. And I am also happy to inform you, with the grace of Guru Mandala, very soon we are going to conduct our Kumbhabhishekam. This temple was built in 2000 and it was consecrated with the divine blessings of Puja Sri Dayananda Saraswati Swamiji. And the second Kumbhabhishekam held at 2012, and now it is time to have our third Kumbhabhishekam. The temple has undergone complete renovation after demolishing the previous temple and bringing up a new shrine for Lalitha Mahatripura Sundari. And we are going to have very soon the Kumbhabhisheka. For that also, you can plan previously to visit. And it will be in February 2026. It will be in 2026, February, it is decided. And now, the Samayachara srividya Upasana retreat dates are announced, 22nd September to 2nd October during Navaratri, offline and online. Stay connected. Thank you for listening the various aspects of Samayachara, Srividya Upasana. And if you have any question, I'm happy to answer you now. And rest of the questions I can answer you in the forthcoming satsangas, or I can reply through email. And I would like to apologize for one thing. The late participants, late comers were not admitted. I think more than 10 or 12 people were not able to enter because of late coming. So I would like to request all of you, at least within 5 minutes, please enter, you will be admitted. And also this video will be posted in the YouTube. Later, everyone can see. And now the session is open for questions. Oh, shall I conclude?
Swamiji, I have a question.
Yes, please.
So you mentioned about Samayacharas, srividya. So I wanted to understand what are the other srividya? Are there any other srividyas as well as I'm not aware? So I just have that question in my mind.
Yes, I mentioned in this satsang itself the name of other traditions. I told the 97th epithet of Lalitha Sahasranama says, Samayantastaye Namaha. The same way, it is praising. Keralachara also. Keralachara tat parasevitaye Namaha. The another tradition equal to Samayachara tradition is Keralachara. Another tradition is vamachara, similar to Keralachara.
Okay.
All traditions are unique. And dakshinachara, Keralachara, or other sampradayas. Our sampradaya is Samayachara Srividya tradition.
If I may ask, like, who is the guru of this sampradaya?
Samayachara sampradaya is headed by Bhaskararaya, Basurananda Natha. We follow Basurananda Natha tradition. The reference book is Varivasya Rahasyam. In the past satsangas, I have given all those details. Please go through those texts.
Okay.
Sedu Bandham, Varivasya Rahasyam. This Bhaskaraya's Lalitha Sahasranama Bhashyam, Saubhakya Bhaskaram. These are the reference books.
Okay. Got it. Thank you. Thank you so much, Swamiji.
Welcome.
Shri Matre Nama.
Shri Matre Namaha. Yes, Samaji.
I'm getting confused with the Advaita and Dvaita. And you also mentioned this Brahma, Saraswati, Lakshmi, Narayan, Shiva, Parvati. So Madhvacharya's philosophy and Shankaracharya's philosophy, are they different or are they taking us to the same goal? I'm getting confused there.
Yeah. Now you can understand in this way. Bhakti is always dual. The worshipper and what is worshipped. Right? In Bhakti tradition, there is two. Worshipper and what is worshipped. Visualizing Ishvara as Sarvashaktiman, Sarvagnaha, and feeling low about this jiva is the fundamental practice in Bhakti Yoga. So
one second. Low about the jiva. I mean, inferior. You mean?
Inferior, limited.
Limited. Okay.
Ishvara seems to be unlimited. I am myself as jiva limited. So limited being, because I cannot create anything. Ishvara creates everything, manifests everything. So my days are limited. The human being lifespan is limited. So my powers are limited. Ishvara is Sarva Shaktiman. Ishvara is all powerful. This jiva is limited. The feeling of limitedness is samsara. The jiva is in samsara. So this jiva begins to worship, beg Ishvara for protection. So this is Dvaita Bhakti. Nothing wrong in this. So Bhakti means worshipping something superior, someone superior. That is Bhakti. Respecting the supremacy. Worshipping the supremacy. It begins with that. So this is a great help. This is a great solace for the people who are in suffering. That is why we say Bhakti is the best psychological method of emotional management. So we are solaced. We have a hold now. We have Ishvara to protect us. But this is for Chitta Shuddhi. Bhakti Yoga, Karma Yoga, Dhyana Yoga. All these three yogas give Chitta Shuddhi, purification of mind. So Ajnana is removed. Adhyasa, the wrong notion of limitedness, is removed. I am not this body. I am not this mind. I am not this indriyas. I am not even my ignorance. This knowledge begins when we go towards higher levels of understanding with the help of Guru and Vedanta Vakya and Shraddha, the dedication. Then we understand that the Mahavakyas, based on the Mahavakyas, we understand that Aham Brahmasmi, Tattvamasi, Ayamatma Brahma, Prajnanam Brahma. All this knowledge will evolve within you and you will understand moksha is liberation. And already I am in a liberated position only because I am not this body. When I consider me as a body, I am limited. So Bhagavan Shankara says, Jagan Mithya Brahma Satya Jivo Brahmaiva Naparaha. The Jiva is also Brahma. Jiva is also Brahman only. So why Jiva feels limited? Because of Ajnana, Avidya. That is what I started this session using. The problem is because of Avidya. The problem is because of samsara. Samsara means the limited feeling. So when you are crossing Dvaita Bhava, that is why in Lalitha Sahasranama, there is an epithet, Dvaita Varjita Yai Namaha. One who removes the feeling, the idea of duality. So duality is removed. So Ekatvam, that is Atmajnana. That Atma Bodha happens through the Vedanta Vakya and the Guru Upadesha. That will not happen immediately. Two things you cannot believe. One thing is the world is unreal. When Bhagavan Shankara says this world is unreal, people cannot believe. What a wonderful world this is. What a tasty, tasty world is this world is. Of course, the world has Sukha and Dukkha duality. So how to come out of this duality? For that you need Advaita. The prefix akara negates Dvaita. Dvaita. No duality. Non-duality is Dvaita. So that is what it may seems to be contradictory when we say you worship Devi and understand that Aham Brahmasmi. These two things may look contradictory, but if you understand through the Guru Upadesha, everything comes through Guru. If you connect properly with the Guru, it cannot be answered through 5 minutes satsanga. You have to live with the master. That's what happening here, living with the master. So you continue the seeking. The seeker will understand how Dvaita is a step for Advaita.
Acha.
We do not deny Dvaita. We respect Madhva. We do not deny Vishishtadvaita, which is Ramanuja. We are belonging to Advaita Sampradaya as guided by Bhagavan Shankaracharya, explained by our Guru, Pujya Sri Dayananda Saraswati Swamiji. Whereas I am a practitioner of srividya upasana in the Purva ashrama, so I am eligible to teach srividya sampradaya with Advaita perspective. So I can understand both through my own life. I have crossed a life of upasaka for more than 35 years. Upasaka's life, bhakta, upasaka, and also a karma yogi. After all these experiences, I have understood Advaita Siddhanta is the only one Siddhanta which can give liberation, moksha. So Advaita is non-dual. Non-dual is a wrong translation, or it may sound wrong. One without second is the right translation in English. One without second.
One without second.
That is Advaita. There are two Jivatma, Paramatma, that is Dvaita. There is Jivatma and Paramatma, but Jivatma can merge with Paramatma, Vishishtadvaita. And there is only Jiva, there is no Paramatma, that is Nastika. Nastikas don't depend upon Vedas. So, Asti. Asti means it is. Na Asti means it is not. So, Asti means it denotes Brahman. It denotes existence. Sat, Chit, Ananda, Swarupa Lakshana of Brahman. So, Sachidananda Swarupa Lakshana of Brahman is understood through Asti, Astitvam, Astika, Astikaha. If you say Nasti, you are called as Nastikaha. So,
but Swamiji,
sir.
yeah. Swamiji, you say in every chakra, you're saying Brahma, Saraswati, Lakshmi, Narayan, Shiva, Parvati. That's where I get confused. Is that Advaita or Dvaita? What is that? Is that
Dvaita,
same?
Dvaita. That is Dvaita.
Oh, that's Dvaita.
Yes, Dvaita only. Bhakti means Dvaita. It is Dvaita only. Not because of Brahma Saraswati. That is Samarasya. Dvaita only. We teach Dvaita only first. Through Dvaita only you can understand Advaita. Without knowing Dvaita through Bhakti, without knowing Vishishtadvaita through Bhakti, you will never understand Advaita. All these are steps for us to understand Advaita philosophy.
So it is Brahman is beyond this Lakshmi Narayana, Brahma, Saraswati, Shiva,
that
Parvati.
Is what we understand in 10th center. I think you have understood the course.
Okay.
You attended the course?
Yes, retreat, yes, yeah.
Retreat in which we are starting with Ganesha, mooladhara,
right, yeah.
Brahma Saraswati in Swadhisthana, Manipuraka Lakshmi Narayana, Anahata Rudra Parvati, Trayambaka Rudreshwara and Trayambakeshwara and Ayur Devi in Vishuddhi Chakra, which is the life force, giving life to the body, and Agnya Chakra, which is Manas Chakra, and Guru Pita and Gayatri Pita. And finally, we go to 9th center, in which we are seeing the unified form of Shiva and Shakti as Lalitha Parameshwari.
Acha, unified. Okay, Lalitambika is a unified form of Shiva and Shakti.
999th epithet of Lalitha Sahasranama says this. Om Shiva Shakti Aikya Rupinye Namaha. 999.
That is Brahman. That is Brahman?
No. That is Ishvara. 9th center is the Ishvara understanding of Ishvara. Ishvara Padam. 9th center is Ishvara Padam. And then you have to cross that Ishvara and Maya. Then the limitations of Maya, avidya are removed in Guru Pitam and Gayatri Pitam. Avidya is removed in all those lectures you can see again.
Yes,
I have taught all those things. But since you have asked these questions, again, I am telling this. Please remember, and you can go through those videos. The link is available for the attendees of all attendees. Those links are still available. It will be available for 1 year.
Okay.
It will be given for 1 year.
1 year, okay.
8th center is Guru Pitam, which removes avidya. 9th center, the 7th center is Guru Pitam, which removes avidya. 8th Pitam is Gayatri Pitam, which removes Maya. And avidya Maya explanation also I have given. Avidya in the Vyashti, Maya in the Samashti, the collective consciousness, Maya. In the individual consciousness which hides is avidya. The collective conscious is hidden by Maya. And that's avarana. 9th center is also avarana. 9th center, which is srividya Pitam, which is sahasrara, is also avarana, in which you understand that the unity between Shiva and Shakti, with that samarasya bhava at Samayachara tradition ends. Then again, we take you to the 10th center, which is the center for Mahavakyas, in which you have to contemplate Mahavakyas. Tattvamasi Mahavakya, I have explained, equivalent to Panchadashakshari mantra. I have equated, someone asked, what is the source of Samayachara srividya? I answered, Vari Vasya Rahasyam, written by Basuranandanatha Bhaskar Raya, is the source for this Mahavakyartha for srividya mantra. Mahavakya is Tattvamasi from Chandogya Upanishad. And this Bhagbhava Kuta, Madhyama Kuta, and Shakti Kuta of the Panchadashakshari mantra is equated to Mahavakya Tattvamasi. I have explained in the classes. Those videos are not available for public because it is for students like you who have attended the course. And in Satsanga, open Satsanga, I cannot reveal much. But even then, for your question, I have answered to respect you and to respect your question, and also to help others to understand more about this important things of secret things of srividya are to be studied. We have a lot of things to discuss and study. So you have to understand what is these branches, like the Uttara Mimamsa, which are Advaita, Dvaita, Vishishta Advaita, are called Uttara Mimamsa. And that comes in the 10th center, Advaita understanding, Aham Brahmasmi. For that, it has to be contemplated, studied through Vedantic principles and initiated by, guided by the gurus. That is.
So can I? Yeah. Okay.
In Dashamasthana.
Thank you, Swamiji. Yeah. Okay.
In Dashamasthana, you get the understanding of Advaita. Not in mooladhara or swadhisthana, you will get Advaita understanding. All these sthanas are with Dvaita Bhava, Bhakti Priya, Bhavanagamya. In Lalitha Sahasranama, you have Saguna Upasana as well as Nirguna Upasana. Nirguna Upasana is Advaita. Saguna Upasana is Dvaita. What is wrong in it? So this is the clear-cut understanding. Thank you for asking this question. Amma.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Yes. Yeah. But can I still worship our Kulaguru is Vedavyasa? And
you must worship. You must.
Okay. That was my confusion. Vedavyasa and Madhvacharya. Okay.
No confusion. You can worship any acharya, but contemplate in the 10th center.
Okay. Thank you for the clarification.
All acharyas are one.
Oh.
All acharyas one. Whether they are Madhva or
Shankaracharya?
All Shankaracharyas are one. They are all coming from Guru Mandala. All these Guru Mandala Acharyas are coming from Ishvara, Medha Dakshinamurti, Sriman Narayana. Narayani Namaha, Govinda Rupini Namaha, Shivayai Namaha, Mrudapriyayai Namaha, Shaiva, Vaishnava. All are there in Lalitha Sahasranama. You have Lalitha Sahasranama at home.
Yes, I say yeah, I say it.
Please read all these things. Govinda Rupini Namaha,
Yes.
Shivayai Namaha, Dakshinamurti Rupini Namaha, Mahalakshmi Namaha, Saraswati Namaha, Gayatri Namaha, Nirgunaye Namaha, Nishprapanchaye Namaha, Niravadyaye Namaha, Nirantaraye Namaha, Nirmalaye Namaha, Nirguna Upasana. Saguna Upasana, Nirguna Upasana. You continuously attend our courses, continuously listen our satsangas, you will get more direction, right direction.
Thank you, Swamiji.
Thank you. We need not worry about those things, but I'm happy that we are all moving towards right direction. Thank you. Thank you, one and all. It is time to close. Thank you for joining till this discussion. I bless one and all for all your progress in your sadhana and to keep good health. And let us all conclude this session with the prayers for the global peace and harmony. Everywhere, war is happening. Plane crashes are happening. People are suffering because of diseases like corona and many health issues, financial strains. And it is time to pray with all devotion from our heart, inner heart, for the global peace and harmony, for good health of our family members and ourselves. And let us pray our Guru Mahatmas to guide us towards the right knowledge. I bless one and all. And now we conclude this with the prayer. Om Aim Hrim Shrim Om. 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 Om Aim Hrim Shrim. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Harihi Om. Om Shri Matre Namaha. Om Shri Matre Namaha. Om Shri Matre Namaha. Thank you for joining. We will meet you again in the next satsang.